Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So, in this lesson, we are going to make some updates as well as add some new code. So, with that said, let's come and create a variable first. And I'm going to create of type public float underscore, and we're going to call this center steering value. Let's give this a value of 10. Again, we'll probably have to experiment with that value, but we'll start at 10 for now. Defines centering value for the steering. And we'll leave that for now, and we want to come all the way down to player exiting vehicle. We're going to define a new game object, so game object with the capital G underscore exit spawn point, and it's going to be equal to the exit game object. Close that line off, into the comments, exit spawn point equals the exit game object. And then we'll come to the next line. We're going to say exit point is going to equal the underscore exit spawn point dot transform. Let's close that line off, into the comments. We'll say then make the exit point equal to the exit spawn point. And we'll come below, I'll create a line break, and we're going to say the underscore player transform dot position is going to equal a new vector3 open and close brackets, close that line off inside the brackets, and we'll begin to fill this out. So if we're exiting the vehicle, we want the player's position to be exit point dot transform dot position dot x, comma, and in fact I'll just copy that. We'll paste it in twice more. Just remove the comma from the last one. And we'll change it to Y and then Z. Let's break this up for commenting. So we'll enter there, there and there. The first line, we're going to say set player's position to equal a new vector3, and we'll say which is the, we'll come to this line, exit point, we'll just say position on X axis, and I'll just put a space in there. Let's just copy that comment, and we'll paste that in for the next two lines, and we'll just change the comment from X to Y and then to Z. So now we're repositioning the player up on exit, and let's have a look. I'm going to put this right at the very bottom because I think that's be the best place for it. Player in vehicle, we'll make that equal to false. We'll close the line off. Set player in vehicle to false, and then we'll come to the very next line, and let's just copy one of the lines where we change the vehicle state, and we want to change that to vehicle empty. So we'll just paste that in there and there, and we'll save that off for the moment. So we defined in a new game object, we're saying it's equal to the exit game object, and then the exit point is then equal to the transform of that object, and then we're going to position the player there up on exit. So let's just downsize mono develop, and we're going to come to our vehicle, and we want to create in fact, I'm not using empty, let's use a 3D cube, and we'll drag that onto the car. Let's just reset everything. And I'm from the UK, we have right hand side, drive, cars, so that's where I'm going to put mine. Obviously, I know this will be different for quite a number of you. And that's where I'm going to put mine. I may need to adjust it further, but I'll put it there for now. We'll just give this a naming convention of exit point. And we'll deactivate the mesh renderer. We can also, let's just disable the box collider. We'll come to the car and we'll drag and drop that into that exit game object we created in the last lesson. So let's just start it up. We'll enter the car, and if we exit, we now exit at that point. And in fact, the position doesn't seem to be that far away. And let's come now to the steering. And instead of using the modifier, let's just use the underscore, and we'll use the center steering value. And we'll put this into the comments. We'll say then decrease steering value by the center steering value, and let's just copy that line. We'll delete that and we'll paste it in there, and obviously we're changing that to a plus, and change the comment from decrease to increase. And let's in fact get this in place now. I'm going to open and close brackets on both of those. Let's just cut and paste those inside the brackets. And we'll come to the first one. Because we're decreasing, we'll say here, if, open and close brackets, the underscore steering value is less than 0, into the comments, if steering value is less than 0, we'll make the steering value equal to 0. We'll put this in the comments. We'll say then make steering value equal 0. And now we can copy both of those lines. We'll paste it in here. This time, because we're increasing, we'll say greater than 0. And that is all the changes we need to make. So let's come back up. I'm actually not going to bother with the modifier, so I'll just delete that variable and we'll save it off. So we're getting to the point where our car can work in all states, and in the coming videos we'll make all the little adjustments that will make our car handle really well in the game. But for this video, I think we'll leave it here. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.